Alright, let's do this. Yeah, so somebody watched it for 9 seconds, which just passed. This is all you get. I'm sorry if it's not if you think 9 seconds is enough to inform you. It just might not have been the video they wanted to do, and they got caught for 9 seconds. Sorry, dude, or dudette. This is not what you were expecting. You saw Deadpool and you thought this was something else. I don't know. I don't know. It is Spoopy month, and I am very, very happy. I love it. I'm in my glory. We have a lot of fun things coming up. It should be really, really good. It is. I'm also still juggling. The juggle is real. Trying to find like a kind of a happy medium. My non-streaming life, if it could grab every freaking minute. Yeah, and when I talk about my non-streaming life, I'm also, including like drawing the cues, working on the merch page, all the back work. Holy cow. I have streamlined everything, and even with streamlining my entire streamline my stream. Making a tongue twister. Stream. Even streamlining it, to where it's the lowest impact on my life and everything like that. But I include all the time I do the art. I include working on the merch page. I include even my viewing. Even my support of other streamers. I include that into that. That is separate from my private life. And if my private life could take every single second of the time that I spend streaming, it will take it. And it's really tough because, I hate the blame work. have, the time that I spend working, it'd be the time that I spend working on streaming stuff. And I just, because right now, because of the overtime that I do, because of all the craziness that I do, and just the regular 8 hours that I work, bills and the other adulting stuff, I created a t-shirt that said, adulting overpriced, and not worth it. I gave it a half a star for adulting. But doing the adulting stuff, that is separate from. The funny thing about it is, I'm being an adult. I go to work every day. I do overtime sometimes, and that eats into all the time. I consider that adulting. My adulting time. I have to admit, with doing this as a hobby, I hate even calling it my hobby, but it is my hobby. And like all my other hobbies that I've had in the past, I go full throttle in the first year, and then I figure out whether I want to keep the hobby or not. And guess what? I kept this hobby. And this hobby requires a lot of work. A lot of work that's not just turning the camera on, or turning the stream on, because I'm a VTuber now. Turning the stream on and having my VTuber avatar, do the things. It is kind of a I made the joke when they asked it in the spoopy questions to get to know me as a VTuber. One of the things was, are you a 2D or a 3D or a PNG VTuber? And I made the joke that I'm a PNG, and I know that a lot of people can't have what I have, but I still accept the 2D and 3D models. Unlike a lot of people, and most people that I know of that are VTubers go with either a 2D or 3D model. Most people don't stay a PNGer. If they ever were a PNGer when they started streaming. But I am probably one of the really rare VTubers. I don't know if there's a lot of PNGers. about it, but I don't watch VTubers because of their model. And I also might be rare in that too. I don't know. But your model is not a VTuber's model isn't what I watch a VTuber for. How streamers who are, I freaking hate the word flesh tuber, but RL streamers who are not VTubers, the non-VTubers, I don't watch them because of how they look either. So and I know a lot of them have PNG models and stuff like that. I know a lot of when people do collabs, what they do is they collab with their PNG model. So maybe that's really where I'm kind of at right now. I don't know. Take this all the way back to what I was originally talking about instead of running down that rabbit hole. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and I have to find, and I still have never found, the balance between how I spend my time outside of work. And it sucks that work is numero uno. It is the first thing and the last thing. It is the alpha, it is the omega. There's 16 hours. That 16 hours would be spent, half of it would be sleeping and the other half would be streaming. And I would love to spend 8 hours, not even consecutively, 8 hours streaming. Real issues with it is that I'm doing this. This is why I do the morning commute. This extra, hour and change, dips into my 16 hours. They don't let me work for 7 hours, and real soon, my 8 hours is going to turn into 10 hours, and that's going to be a total of 11 hours out of my day. last night. I always wonder how much oh, and just so you know, I also include, like, because I watch anime and everything. I always wonder, like, how people are able to even do this. It really is. And the previous hobbies that I've had, that I've gone all in, with it, I've had it, I worked as a postal carrier for many years, and that was at least a 10-hour out of my day, every day. That I spent working, and then of course traveling. As you guys know, it was 45 minutes. On average, so it was an hour and a half. So I'd work 10 hours, and then I'd have like 12 hours. Of travel time. When I was doing other hobbies, as soon as it started interfering with my adulting that I had to do, like maintaining my house and doing those things, paying bills, and all the things that I have to get done. I was weighing it, and the enjoyment that I was getting from the hobby had to always outweigh me being kind of on burnout. And I was ending up, dividing up my sleep with my adulting. And so, getting 2-3 hours a night is not sustainable. Well, it might be for some, but not for me. to strike the balance. It's the problem is that trying to strike the balance. My streaming has severely suffered because of it. It is really difficult. It is very difficult to have a stop and go. It's really difficult to have a stop and go streaming schedule. I think that a lot of people either just miss me, or some people think I probably have stopped streaming entirely. I try to lead them all. I try to bring them all here to YouTube so that they know that I'm still going. I'm still here. And the good news about it is this won't stop. And this is definitely going to be a staple, and if it becomes the only thing that I end up doing for a while, the only thing I end up doing for a while. Like if my 5th year is entirely doing morning commutes. That's what it's going to be. I mean, it could easily happen now. And I will tell you that if that does happen, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be like darn near impossible for me to pick it back up and start streaming again. And it's almost comical in the fact that almost comical in the fact that the reason why I started doing these videos was to help me live stream. Now it might just become, my staple. I mean, it currently is my staple. It is my staple. This is my staple streaming. I don't have a backup plan. I don't have any other real outlet anymore. The only other thing that I'm doing besides this right now is my art and creating the cues. That's the only thing that I'm doing now. And building up my merch page and doing the back end stuff that I had been neglecting for 3 years. The truth of the matter is that it took me 2 years before I had a merch page, and now we're going into 2 years with the merch page, and with a merch page, because I just started back up with the 4th wall. That's now my only merch page, which I'm actually really happy about, the fact that I'm maintaining one instead of two. About it is you can still buy the merch on Streamlabs. I did not take that page down, but I'm not maintaining it, and it doesn't have the product and the quality, and things have been majorly changed since I switched to fourth wheel. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm really struggling with, can I get the adulting done? Or do I have to treat adulting like a hobby? Like a second hobby. There is, the one thing that I will give where adulting is concerned, there is a sense of not relief, but also a sense of accomplishment. I would not say that it's like hitting myself in the head with a hammer because I like how it feels when I stop. Having my bills all paid, having working on, I should have for these past 3 years really solidly worked on my debt. I always talk about like how every dime that I've ever made streaming has gone right back into streaming, which is true. But what a lot of people don't know is that I've spent even more, and I don't buy subs, and I don't financially support other streamers in any way, which I would if I could, but I've always had that mindset where because I'm not used to having interest-bearing debt that literally is just basically eating away at the money that I'm making. So that I end up paying like double for what I bought. So I end up paying double for what I bought. And hopefully they don't come out and talk to me. Yeah. So I know that, and once all those things are paid up, I will be, I will have a little bit extra money to play around with, or won't have to work so hard. won't have to work so hard and not have just absolute burnout from the job, which I have a little bit of that, I have to admit. Um, yeah, the job that I have right now is one of the main reasons why I'm doing a reconstruction. I mean, because you guys have already been through, um, my streaming career has been through a job that I absolutely hated that ate up everything, which I struggled. I literally, at the time, I was struggling to do streaming all the time to where I was able to stream regularly, and I did. And it was like I didn't even get noticed for it. To where I am today, where this job like is affording me to finally get rid of this debt and um, be free of it. Um, I'm gonna probably end this around here. Thank you for watching. Like it, even 9 seconds. Even 9 seconds. Thank you for watching for 9 seconds. I know you probably won't hear me say thank you. You won't get this thank you. I made a thank you parody video from Elton John's Your Song, and I mean, well, except the fact that I should be a VTuber, and then I said then again no, because at the time I was not planning on becoming a VTuber. But yeah, as always, cool beans in the comments below. And what do you guys think of Spoopy Month? I mean, let's make it happen. Let's do something incredible. And you know, I don't know if I'm going to do anything for Christmas this year. I think I definitely want to get. I think the main thing that I want to get done um, for this year is I now have 3 documentaries that I'm trying to finish, and I really haven't been able to put the time into them that I want to. And one of them is extremely involved, and I gotta really like buckle down and actually start getting it done. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. And tell me about it if you really are. Tell me about it if you aren't. As always, take care. All right, and I will see you. This is technically my Friday, Wednesday. I have Thursday, Friday off, which I'm going to probably be trying to do a lot of adulting stuff. And I've been trying to fit all of my adulting stuff in my freaking days off, and that hasn't been working because I've been trying to get work done and things done on the streaming side as well. But we will do it. I'm going to probably unveil some of the hoodies that I've been making, and yeah, I think they came out great. So take care, and I will talk to you on Saturday. All right.